Alright, so we're back, and let's continue. I still don't know where to begin. Last time I tried talking to Yubino and that girl, it didn't turn out very good at all. Review? No. Before anything else, I'd like you to interview the two about what they know. Alright. So where are they? Oh, speak to or take or no? Speak to? Girl. I contacted the school and requested Mr. Hibino and the girl returned for some questioning. Hello. Okay, Uzi. I'm leaving it in your hands. Sorry if I was a little weird this morning. Sure, no problem. Name? Hi, my name is Usijin. What's yours? Oh, I'm Ajumi Tashibana. Yoko was a close friend of mine. Ask about Yoko. They're saying she was murdered. Who could have done such a thing? I don't know. Why, Yoko? Would you mind answering a few questions? I'll tell you what I know. Anything to help figure this out. Yoko? Hibino? He was terrified. Alibi. Can you remember what you were doing around 9 PM that evening? You think I'm the killer? I don't know what to think. No. That's not what I was saying. Insights. Yoko. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas about what happened to Yoko, would you? I can't think of why anyone would want to hurt her. However, one thing comes to mind. Huh? See, Yoko and I had this detective club. A detective club? Detective club. Together, we would investigate rumors around town and report what we discovered to the police. We always worked together investigating cases. I can't think of why someone would want to go specifically after her. Come to think of it, she was recently starting investigating something on her own. Might have been related. I don't know. That's important information. Do you know anything about what Yoko was investigating? I'm sure she was onto something. I could tell from the look in her eyes. Lately, she seemed different. Huh? How did she seem? It was like something was always on her mind. Lately, I could swear I was looking at a completely different person. That's all I know. I wish I knew more. So you can just say thanks for your time, or would you mind if I ask a few more questions, but I'm not gonna bother her, so thanks for your time, Ayumi. Let me jot some of this down on my memo pad. Explanation. So important information is recorded to the memo pad. You can enter the memo screen by pressing the start button. So we can check that out right now. We don't do a review yet. So as you can see, we can see information about people. And that's always good, because you can just retrace your steps and see what you missed. Uzi, how would you feel about a trip to Yoko's house? So we go over there. I'll lead the way. This is the Kojima resident. Pleased to meet you. I'm Detective Uzi Jin. Hello, I'm Yoko's mother, Akiko Kojima. Akikyo. I woke up this morning, and Yoko was nowhere to be found. The police contacted me shortly. I wish I knew something. Anything. Alibi. Can you remember what you were doing around 9 p.m. that evening? I was here at home waiting for Yoko to come back. Insights. I can't believe this is all really happening. Well, I suppose I should start gathering some information. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas about what happened to Yoko, would you? Was there anyone who might have held any sort of resentment against your daughter? Anyone at all? I don't know. Not that I know of. Gee, everybody doesn't know anything. In the days and weeks before the incident, has she started to act any differently? Huh. Now that you say it, I suppose so. About a week ago, she started to act like she had a lot on her mind. One night, she came back very late. She seemed to be up all hours at night, restless. She was always a good, upstanding girl. She had me worried. Do you think there was something that could have happened to her a week ago? No, I mean, what could my little girl possibly be involved with? Well, now that I say it, that next morning she did mention something rather strange. According to what Yoko Mothers had to say, Yoko had indeed come upon a very important situation. Mom, I just had a dream. It was so strange. In it, I was walking down this one hallway at school. All of a sudden, from far behind me, someone started calling my name. I whipped around and saw a girl standing there, calling out my name. She was covered in blood. Help me, please, help me get out of here. As she said this, she slowly vanished into thin air. The next thing I knew, I was wide awake. It's left me with a really eerie feeling. I wish I could have stayed longer to figure this out or something. Huh? What is it, Ajumi? This dream of hers. Oh my gosh, come on. There's something I have to show you in the school. It's important. Huh? Okay, let's go. Thank you, Miss Kojima. The Ushimitsu High School, where Ajumi attends. It's situated in a quiet suburb. Yoko Kojima was a student here as well. So, why did she bring me here? You can check around if you like up there. It's a clock. Well, no, really. Check her out. Vixinity. Yeah. We already know that. Now, as you were saying, Ayumi, this is the place Yoko dreamt about, where she said she saw that girl who was covered in blood. I know because that same rumor's been going around the school for years. It's an old ghost story, probably older than both of us. A ghost? Let's ask the rumor. The rumor's been passed down from student to student for longer than anyone knows. Some probably know more about it than I do. What Yoko saw in her dream is exactly the same kind of thing the rumors are about. Some students say they sometimes get cold chills while walking through the halls alone. Yoko must have had that dream because of something she heard at school. But maybe... Wait a sec. I remember Yoko had been saying something strange. Things here at school. It was about 1 week ago. It adds up to the story. Was it about the ghost? Yeah. Now that I think about it, she was probably investigating the ghost story. I have to go ask around about this. She must have talked to some other people about it. But Yumi's gone. So when you're alone, you can check around the vicinity, and then you might find other people. 2 students happen to be walking by. Speak to students. Excuse me. Who are you? He doesn't look like a student. Pleased to meet you. I'm Detective Uzijin. Oh wow, a detective. Are you from TV? They don't seem to believe me. Well, he is young, so it's a little... If you wouldn't mind, there are some questions I'd like to ask you. Wow. So you're really a detective? In the flesh. Yoko. That's the girl that was murdered, right? We're sophomores. We didn't really know her that well. She's really the talk of the town now, though. Yuyumi? She's a sophomore, I think. I don't know. I think she's a freshman. They really don't know anything, don't they? Ibino. He's in charge of Class 1A. Kinda cute if you ask me. Heart. I don't know, he's kinda weird sometimes. Rumor. Again, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that old ghost story, would you? Huh, you mean the tale of the girl in back? It creeps me out. It's called The Tale of the Girl in Back? So let's ask him about that. Hey, you know a bit about it, don't you? Yeah, I've heard some things here and there. So, do you think you can tell me what you heard? Yeah, I suppose. They say that sometimes, when you're all alone in school here, you'll hear someone calling out to you from behind. And when you turn around, this girl will be there. She'll be just staring at you, covered with blood. Whoa! At other times, you might be walking around through the hallway, and you'll suddenly hear a faint voice behind you. But when you turn around, no one will be there. The voice seems to come from all directions. No one's been able to figure out where it comes from. You'll look all around, trying to find the voice, and then suddenly she'll be right there, standing in front of you. Creepy. I heard it another way. I heard she only appears in restrooms. Yeah, I heard that one too. No, that was from Harry Potter. Insights. I know it's just a ghost story, but it has to be at least sort of true, right? It's like the ghost of some student who killed herself or something. I guess that's kind of after school special though. Are you feeling okay, mister? I can't even think. That's all I know. I know that, yeah, we already read this. Did anything ever happen here a long time ago? Something that could have perhaps started all these rumors? I don't know. We've only been here a couple of years. Can you think of anyone who's been here a long time? Yeah, there are a few people who have been here for 10 or 20 years. Hasn't Mr. Kamada been here the longest? Mr. Kamada? Who's that? He's an art teacher. He's always telling us stories during class. Hey, that reminds me of a really scary story I heard the other day. You wanna hear it? No! Why do you always have to be talking about that stuff? I'm sick of hearing about it. Goodbye. Hey, wait up! The students have left. A talk to this Mr. Kamada fellow would be worthwhile. Alright, so before I do that, I'll stop here and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.